Hi guys, welcome to our AOS Edu series. Today I am going to be talking to you about the best $10 you are ever going to spend, trust me. And it is with a neoprene mask strap. So with anybody who has got long hair, I'm sure you will know that if you put a mask on, it gets really knotted and it hurts a lot. So if you have one of these, or one of these, it doesn't, and it's amazing. So it really is the best $10 that you'll spend because it just increases your comfort so much and makes putting your mask on and off a lot easier. So in order to do that, you need to take your original silicone mask strap off. So today I'm just going to show you quickly how to do that. All right, so before we kind of get into it, the one tip I do have is that you can be a lot more firm with these things than you might initially think. When I first did this, I was quite scared that I was going to break my mask or break my strap or snap something or whatever. But you're probably not going to. You can really give them quite a bit of force. They've been designed very well. So don't be afraid to kind of put a bit of muscle into it if you need. All right, so the first thing that we need to do when you have your mask, you'll see you have probably got a mask strap retainer on there. So this little thing needs to be removed before, or at least this sort of top bit of your mask strap needs to be unthreaded before we can fully unthread the mask strap. So this is probably the thing that most people find the most difficult. It's really just a bit of kind of force into it, I think, and you just pull it through and it's done. Happy days. Now the next step is obviously to unthread the strap from the clip here. There's a few ways to do this. If you have this particular mask, they've made it really, really easy. You can actually just push these little buttons here, which pops that top bit of the clip up, if you can see that. And then you can just pull your strap through and you're done. If you don't have those handy little clips, handy little buttons, you can just kind of pop your finger or your nail underneath that and then pull, and then pull your strap through. So either way, you might find that if your mask is a little bit older and the silicone has degraded a little bit, it might be a tad more difficult. Just give it a bit of welly and you'll be fine. So next thing to do is to thread this onto here basically, and you can do this either way. If it's got a pattern and you want that to be inside or outside your head, whatever you want to do, you can do that. I'm going to have it so we've got the Academy of Scuba pattern on the outside of my head, and all you do is you want to thread it through into there. This is probably the most annoying part of the entire process because the silicone does sort of stick a little bit to the inside of the neoprene, but all you need to do is just keep feeding it through and you will eventually kind of get there. So what I'm doing here is I'm just opening the sort of side of the mask strap tamer here, and at the same time pushing the silicone strap in to try and get it to feed through a bit more. Once you've got a bit of it in, you can probably reach from the other side, hopefully, with your fingers. I think nails help a little bit for this. And then you can just start pulling it through. If your strap starts to get a little bit sort of knotted or twisted, just work at it to untwist it. but eventually it will go on. Flatten it out by just pressing down. So you just make sure everything's nice and flat and straight. And then all you want to do is the reverse of the process that you did first to rethread your mask strap. So we're just going to push these little buttons. This bit of the strap goes in that first hole there, and it just pops up through the second one. Pull that to however tight you need it, and then you just want to rethread it in the retainer again on that top bit there. All right, pull it through until it's sitting nice and flush. If you want to tuck it in, you can, or if you want to leave it out, you can, either way. And there you have, very beautiful mask with a mask strap, which will go on your head very, very easily. Awesome, okay. So the next one we're going to do is this one, which is the fully Velcro kind of strap. So these ones is not only like a mask tamer, but also has the strap on. So for this, we're actually going to take the entire silicone strap off. Not going to throw it out, we're going to leave that in our spares kit because it is very, very useful to have. And then we're going to put this one on instead. So exactly the same process, which I'm just going to do quite quickly. I say that. All right, so that's our strap. Now with this, again, you can kind of do it whichever way you like. Again, I'm going to have the Academy of Scuba on the outside. Want to undo the Velcro, unvelcro the Velcro, and I'm just going to, as I would if it was a silicone strap, thread that through my little side clip. So to just see that again, you've got kind of two openings. It's the bottom one that you want to thread it through, and it goes under and over this little bit here. So push down on my handy little buttons, thread in and pull up, and then over to secure my strap. If you want to adjust it, if it's too sort of loose or tight on your head, all you need to do is open up your Velcro, pull it through to your desired sort of length, and then stick it down again. So they're actually very, very easy to adjust as well. Cool. So there you have your two awesome mask straps. Cool. I hope that helped, guys. Let us know what kind of mask you have, and if it has any other different kind of clip mechanism, if there's something that you can't work out, or if it's being particularly problematic for you, just let us know and we can give you some more tips and tricks for getting those tamers on there. Let us know as well if you have had an experience with like a silicone mask strap just getting completely caught in your hair. Maybe you've lost like a huge hairball of hair. I certainly have. I think I've lost about half my hair once from using that. So just let us know if you have had a great experience from getting these neoprene mask straps versus the original silicone ones. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and share at the bottom, and let us know how we can help you in the future. Bye!